So what diameter is the main trunk line going out?
Should be it's 3-inch inside, and then I'll transition to a 4-inch.
Okay, and then when it hits the street, is that like?
Their streets
18?
6 to 8 normally.
Oh, really? Not all?
Yep. So they have a little bigger.
Oh, that's quite ugly.
So this is going to be cast iron. This is stuff that's underneath the house normally. So normally what we see with cast iron is it starts to kind of corrode out.
So that's typical? What you see
Yeah, I
there?
mean it's because it's like just a cast iron pipe, so water can corrode it.
Yeah. But I'm guessing once it gets a surface corrosion on it, it kind of hangs out there, right? Or
Yeah,
do they-
like this stuff right here that you're seeing. I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go.
Like your pipe is pretty. It's not in really great condition.
It is not?
No, like this stuff right here is not PVC, and you can see like that's all flakiness from just the cast iron rotting away.
Uh-huh.
So like this is just kind of rough pipe,
Gotcha.
and you got water sitting there.
And that's,
This is usually underneath the house.
oh, that's not good.
So-
What's that white blob that you just
That
passed?
looked like it was toilet paper. So this is all cast iron here. You can see it's kind of like, I don't know, that could be just like a chunk of cast iron sitting there. So you can see at the bottom there,
Mhm.
like that's just kind of what we call channeled out. It's
Yeah.
where, you know, like a fast river runs on a riverbed,
Yeah.
and it dries up, you see where the river ran. That's what it can do with cast iron.
So how far would they run cast iron?
Usually it goes until it gets outside.
Because if you head straight out, we go into our garage and then on under the driveway.
Yeah.
Where would they transition from between
As
garage
soon
and
as it gets
driveway?
outside, it usually, if it hits the driveway, it'll transition to like a different style of pipe.
Okay.
But currently we're still in cast iron. We're at 28 feet. You can see where it says 29. That's how many
Yes.
feet we are. The other
Okay.
thing you're going to see is going to be the angle of the camera. So ideally you want that to be at a negative because you want the water to flow away from the house. So we're still probably
So we're beyond we're under the driveway now.
we're still in a cast iron pipe.
'Cause our garage is about 24 feet long.
Usually it should transition even when it hits a driveway, but right now you guys still got the cast iron.
Oh, that's not good.
It's like some kind of transition, but it's hard to tell.
So you think this is 3-inch
So
cast?
there's a transition
Here
right
you
there.
go. So here is the PVC.
You're right at 48 feet.
Yep.
So
So
that
this
is
is probably stubbing out somewhere.
it's
So
almost
what's
near
all
the
that
street.
black stuff?
That's just built up like grit from the cast iron pipe.
Gotcha.
It's like greasy stuff or whatever, you know, over years of flushing stuff.
Yeah.
So this pipe is probably going to be fine. So you guys, what you probably have to worry about is the cast iron. Because that stuff's rotting away. That's probably what caused you guys to back up because things are catching on to
Yes,
it.
right.
Because this stuff right here is probably going to be fine. I'm actually kind of surprised he did cast iron on the inside of your house and did a PVC on the outside. Usually they would do it like at the age of the house, like they would do all PVC.
Yeah. So you haven't hit the street yet,
Nope.
and you're at 75 feet. That's amazing. That's,
You have just a lot of interior stuff probably to get through.
Oh, so you don't think this line heads directly to the street from here?
Nope. Well, usually it transitions out like, you know, it probably, I don't know how the plumbing is walking around, but it could have hit some other things before it actually made it out. So you probably have like 30 feet of interior. Probably.
Well, okay, I thought it was going to head straight out into the driveway.
Right up in there.
Yep, that's the turn. I'm pretty sure we're going to be, it's getting hard to push now.
Right.
Mine's not motorized like Josh's.
Oh, amazing you get that far without a motor.
Huh?
Amazing you get that far out.
Usually it gets a little harder as you go. Because you said he was hitting stuff like right when he dropped it.
Right.
Yeah, this stuff I think you guys are going to be pretty okay.
Okay, so what do you do when cast iron rots out completely.
You hammer the floor up and rip it out and put PVC in.
Yeah, so that's obviously a huge job.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, if we like annually do a cleanup like we just did with Josh, I think that would.
It could,
It's
I mean, it
going.
could help, but I mean, if your cast iron's rotting, eventually what's going to happen is just going to collapse, and then you guys
Yeah.
are going to be backed up.
Sure.
And then what we'll do is we come and push the camera into the spot where it's broken, and you kind of know.
Yeah.
So at some point, depending on how long you guys will live in the house, you're probably going to have to take care of it.
So how long would cast iron typically?
Average life is 30 years,
Okay.
but we tend to see it go 50, but everybody's is different.
Yeah.
Your guys' is pretty rough looking. So, I mean, it just go.
It just doesn't seem like Don Carlson would have done that. I mean, the builder we had was just fabulous.
Yeah, that's why it kind of surprises me that they put cast iron in the interior and they did a PVC on the extra. Why would you not just keep everything PVC?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because cast iron, I mean, it was the late 80s, but still, that's kind of when it transitioned. Almost there. Did you guys have the house
How
built?
come there's
Yes.
residual water moving?
It's probably because my camera's moving it. Whatever's
Oh.
sitting there, so my camera's pushing it. So you guys been in here since the original owners?
89,
Right.
so
We
33.
had it built.
Okay.
32 years.
You know the builder?
Yeah.
We do.
Hey man, why'd you put cast iron in PVC?
He's actually passed now.
Oh, is he? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I think he had a heart attack.
Well, he was in his 50s 30 years ago. So,
Right.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
We'll get there eventually, maybe.
But maybe I should let the other Redwood homes in the neighborhood know.
Well, but they might have had different contractors, plumbers.
Yeah, but it's still on specs, right? I hear the dog's trying to get out.
Get some new gloves. These ones are ripping. So I'll be right back in. I'm gonna send you this. Smart enough to open the door, huh?
Oh, that's right, get her seat.
Be able to go much farther than this.
That's 100 feet already?
Yep, it just gets harder to put. If it was a straight line, it'd be easier, but with turns, it just gets kind of rough.
Sure.
But I mean, I think you guys are pretty good. I mean, you're pretty positive you're going to be good all the way out.
Yeah.
Your issues are at your cast iron.
Yeah.
That's what I would focus on. It's just weird that they decided to do a cast iron on the inside.
So do you remember, or you can see on the way back here, how many feet it was before it transitioned?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
think it was
pretty sure
50 or
it's.
so. Well, you can see on the way out.
Pretty sure it goes under your garage and your driveway then, huh?
Well, not if it was right
Right there's the
there.
transition.
Well, no, that was
just a connector. Just a turn. We can locate it to see where it stubs out if you want.
Yeah, because,
Get an idea.
Yeah, that would be curious. How do you do that?
I have a tool that will locate. I can send a signal with the camera,
Oh.
and then a little locator that will pick it up. Makes it easy if you had to dig things because you can identify the spot.
Well, I'm curious whether it's under the driveway or whether it's
Yeah.
on a porch or something really ugly. Yeah.
Maybe, wouldn't it be nice if it went just straight out?
No, that goes under the garage and driveway.
No, if it went straight up and down. But
Oh,
I didn't see a 90 in here. It just kind of meanders. But why else would they have done bends?
I remember when we had the foundation dug, I remember seeing the layout, and I thought a lot of it, oh, that was
Would it
for
be
the
on our
drainage,
plans?
No.
Oh, right there.
So we'll go figure out where this
Was
is.
there other-
Okay. Pause this.
Right along here and into the bedroom.
Potentially. So we'll. That stuff's a little better. The other stuff was pretty bad. Your outside pipe, I think, is around like 50 or 60 feet.
Yep, keep it clean.
No, it's not allowed in the
Nothing running through here, so. Let's see what cast iron it is actually. All right. Show this out again. Okay. So it makes a turn, connects in, because this is a connection right here where it's, so that's the turn. This is the stuff that's like pretty rough. Like that thing is just hanging.
Where's that?
Yeah.
What is that? You said
It's
that
just-
was toilet paper, right?
This, it looks like a clump of something coming in through the pipe. It's not toilet paper because it's hanging onto the pipe. You guys just have like, it's just really built-y and built up and flaky. Because all that stuff at the bottom is just your cast iron.